1998. I am going through all the best movies for each year that I have been alive. And in the year 1998, I was 8.
Will's doing it.
And I know this is not all the movies that came out in 1998, but these are just some of my favorites and the ones that really stand out to me. If you think I missed any, please add them down below in the comments. Thank you so much. Let's start 1998 with a really great movie, Truman Show. Jim Carrey with a very grounded, real, like barely any silliness that he usually is known for, because he's like an incredible actor. He does the very silly overacting kind of thing, but then he really can bring it down and be so grounded and so serious. And this movie has such a fun concept about a kid literally born into a reality show that he doesn't know is a show, but everyone in the whole world has been watching him for his whole life, and he knows something is off. And then eventually he starts figuring it out, and he just wants to live. He just wants to be a real, like, pretty much a real boy. Like, technically he's not a real boy. So it's super interesting. If you have not seen it, please go watch it. It's incredible. Next up, we got an Adam Sandler classic, The Wedding Singer. This is less of a silly one for him, and more of like a straight up, like, really good, well done romantic comedy that, like, it's not as like a Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore. It's really, really good and sad. He's a lot of like really sad parts in this movie for him. But him and Drew Barrymore, amazing chemistry. It's a really, really good romantic comedy. I think one of his best. But then also in 1998, Adam Sandler had a really good year. You go from the very heartfelt rom-com of Wedding Singer to another next movie, Waterboy. Very silly, very fun sports movie / silly. It has so many quotable lines. It just is a really fun movie, and what a year for Adam Sandler. And then go to the other opposite end of the spectrum, we have Saving Private Ryan, where if you have not seen this movie and you're not really sure about, like, well, I don't really love war movies. I get it. It could be kind of depressing, but the opening scene of them storming the beach on Normandy is still up there with like one of the most realistic, kind of like visceral. The carnage, the just horrendousness of that scene really starts the movie off on a bang, and it's really, really well done. Now let's see what Disney Animation's doing, and they came out with Mulan in 1998. Amazing songs in this thing. They made a live action version a couple of years ago. So just not good. I remember watching it and being like, they had the really, really well done, good animated movie as a straight up reference, and they decided to go something so different and out of, like, just remake it. Just remake it, and it would have been okay. But they decided to go a different way, and it was bad. But anyway, the animation is fun. Eddie Murphy's a dragon. There's such great songs in this thing about a girl who's going off impersonating to be a guy to stop her father from going away to war because he's older and he's already hurt, and she doesn't want that, and she turns out to be an incredible warrior who saves the day. Mulan, a story for the ages. All right, next up, my wife's absolute favorite movie of all time that she could literally watch on repeat for, I think, 48 hours straight. She would watch it again and again. Like, ooh, it's starting over again. Ooh, it's starting over again. She would never get sick of it. Parent Trap. You have Lindsay Lohan doing two very different parts, one with an accent, one without. It's a very fun, lighthearted movie about sisters finding out they're twins and getting their parents back together and all this. It's just a wonderful, wonderful time. Now, a very hard pivot into Blade, the first Blade. Really, really great, fun, campy vampire funness. The other two Blades they made after this, not so good. Not as good. Not even close to as good as this one. Wesley Snipes is great as Blade, but in the other two, it's just the writing is not there. The first one's fun, snappy. He's just corny in all the best ways. A lot of cool, fun action sequences. If you haven't seen Blade by now, what have you been doing? And last on my list for 1998, we have Armageddon. Now, this is the same year, 1998, that Armageddon and Deep Impact, another movie about an asteroid hitting the Earth, came out. And that happens a couple of times with these movies that are similar in content, but they just happen to come out the same year. But Armageddon there's a huge asteroid coming to Earth. We need to stop it. But the only way we could do it is if we send a bunch of oil drillers into space to put like some sort of explosive inside the middle of the asteroid to blow it up into smaller pieces, which I don't think would work in real life, but It's a fun movie. You got Bruce Willis, you got Ben Affleck, you got Liv Tyler. Aerosmith did the music because that's her dad. Just a great all-around movie, a great cast, and great music. 1998 had some really, really good ones for comedy, for disaster movies, for war movies. 1988 had a little bit of everything, and it was a great year for movies. If you like that, go check out my playlist that has every single year from 1990 all the way up to today, some of the best movies. And if you subscribe, that'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. And go check me out on Letterboxd. Love that app. And I love making these, and I hope you guys love watching them. Let me know what you think is the best movie of 1998. See you later.